California is taking action in the fight against climate change by setting a goal to become carbon neutral by 2045. Reaching that goal will mean significant change for all of us. Renewable power, electric cars, more efficient use of energy. Even after the state does everything in its current plan, as much as 125 million tons of CO2 will still need to be removed every year to get us to true zero. So how can we do that? Is there a way that science can assist Mother Nature to achieve carbon neutrality? Can science serve humanity? In the groundbreaking report, Getting to Neutral, scientists at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory identified a possible path forward. Their research indicates the three best ways for California to remove CO2 is by first, restoring natural ecosystems, second, by capturing the CO2 in biowaste, and third, by capturing the carbon directly in the air. Let's take a look at all three. Increasing the amount of CO2 stored in plants and soils as a natural solution continues to be a main focus of researchers. These natural carbon sinks are ideally suited to essentially soak up the carbon that exists in our atmosphere. Mitigation practices can include restoration of forests, tidal marshes, wetlands, and grasslands, as well as changing agricultural and forest management practices. Not only does this help improve air and water quality, ecosystems, and soil health, it can also help remove 25 million tons of CO2 per year and is one of the least expensive options for carbon removal. Unfortunately, these natural solutions are limited by land and ecosystem availability. To achieve California's net neutral goals, Mother Nature will need a little help from science and technology. Waste from biomass is widely available throughout the state from sources such as trash, agricultural waste, manure, and forest management. Today, when this material decays or burns, it releases CO2 into the atmosphere. But we can use this waste and capture the CO2 before it's released. Waste biomass can be converted to products, fuel, or electricity, and the CO2 that's produced in the process can be put underground. Biomass conversion has the greatest potential for removing CO2 in the state, as much as 85 million tons per year. Direct air capture is the third method, and it uses machines to pull CO2 directly from the air. While it's the most expensive option, it offers significant flexibility, assuming energy needs can be met via renewable sources. Once the CO2 is captured, the path to storage begins. The CO2 is liquefied and transported via pipeline, truck, rail, or barge to appropriate underground storage sites. Captured carbon dioxide is stored in porous rock formations, thousands of feet underground. Geological storage sites are carefully selected and evaluated to ensure the CO2 can remain there permanently and safely. In California's Delta and Central Valley regions, there are a number of locations that meet this criteria. This can include depleted oil and gas fields, or similar rocks that contain salt water. Nature has stored CO2 successfully for millions of years. Carbon capture storage replicates that process. Carbon neutrality by 2045. It's an ambitious goal for California, but possible. By supporting the inherent and natural opportunities Mother Earth provides, as well as implementing scientific and technological carbon removal strategies like bio-waste conversion, air capture, and underground storage, California can be a leader in net emission accomplishments. It's all part of science serving humanity.